What's up, everyone? Thank you for tuning in to another Experience podcast. You guys, we are on episode 7 now. Before I introduce my guest, I wanted to let everyone know that we do have a co-host joining us today on this morning session of Experience podcast. This is my little brother. His name is Jason.
Hello, everybody. A lot of people around the community call me as a little gob because everything that I'm known for is because of my older one, and they call him Big Gob. So
They do?
oh yeah,
Snap. Big Gob.
Big Gob or
I like
Gob.
that. Man, I'm going to change my Instagram
Big
name
Gob.
to that. Now, I'm going to introduce my guest for episode 7 here today. His name, he goes by Vegas Vern. He is a realtor, and he owns his own clothing line. You guys, Vegas Vern in the house.
Hey, what's up, everyone? Like you say, I'm Vegas Vern from West Las Vegas, and I'm the plug to home ownership.
Represent. Hey, that's dope, man. Again, thank you for coming in, bro. Thank you. This is amazing. We do great stuff over here, inspirational stuff. We bring in people that are thriving in their fields, young
Right.
people. How old are you, bro?
A 27.
27 and working. You see that, guys? 27 and hustling, man.
Bro, I appreciate it. I'm excited.
Bad inspiration, bro. Again, thank you for coming in, man.
Appreciate it.
So we got to know, bro, what got you into doing this?
Well, honestly, I fell into it. It fell into my lap. My grandfather, he was one of the first black gas station owners on the west side. He owned 2 Chevrons back in the day. He sold both of them. He now have a duplex that he's actually leaving to his grandkids. So me, my sisters, and us, we're going to take that under control. And my mother, she had a few rental properties. So when I was in high school, she put me in control of that. I got used to it. I fell in love with it, and I said, I'm not letting this go.
Wow.
I can't let it go.
Nice, man. How long you been in it now?
License 4 years, but as far as doing business with real estate, 10.
Damn, so you have a lot.
Yeah, I got a little experience up under me.
17? At 17, we
Yeah.
already starting it up, huh?
Right.
You just found your passion just like that.
Yeah, working for myself. I love it.
Yeah, that's dope, man. So tell us kind of like what is the process over here, like getting that license and stuff? Because you've been licensed for 4 years now, right?
Right, 4 years.
So how is that? How does that go?
It's a process.
Yeah.
It is a process. I won't lie. I went to school first. First, you go to school, learn what you can learn about it. You do have to pay. It's not free. You pay a couple dollars, not too much. And then after that, you can sign up for the actual state test. And once you do that, it costs about $200. You pass that, you're licensed. There's a few extra classes you have to take as a real estate agent or as a realtor with the division, but other than that, you could get going.
Damn, bro.
Yeah,
Okay, it's 4 years in the game.
4 years.
You know, 4 years in the game. So you got to kind of see, is there some sort of like community when it comes to, realtors and stuff? Is there a community there? Do you guys know of each other at least? Is it big? Is it small?
Right. There's a big community with
Yeah.
the realtors. Yes. There's a lot of events that's held monthly. We go to a lot of different classes because there's a difference between realtors and real estate agents. See, I'm a realtor. We go to classes. We hold ourselves to a higher code of ethics. So we do a lot of different events with the community. A lot of wholesalers. So we bounce buyers and sellers off of each other. If I can't deal with them, I might say, hey, I got this person for you. When you go ahead and take care of them, they might be a better fit for you. And we just keep business going like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like versus a real estate, you said realtor and real estate agent,
Yeah,
right?
2 different things.
So how is that different?
Well, real estate agents, you just pass the test. You took the
Okay.
class, you pass the test, you're licensed, you're doing business. A realtor, you go to monthly classes. You hold yourself to a higher code of ethics. You know more about your clients. You have higher duties owed to your clients, and that's pretty much it.
So you're just like expanding your knowledge with each class.
Yeah, I expand my knowledge with each class. I make sure I'm up to date with everything. Real estate agent, they really don't go to classes or too much. You get your license and you do business. I try to stay up to date with pretty much all the different classes, the programs, first-time buyer programs, grants, things of that nature.
Okay.
Dang.
Good enough.
Damn, bro. That's a lot. That sounds like it's a lot going on then. So you've been going, I mean, now it's kind of a different kind of time, but you've been going to like events still and
Well, no, not since COVID hit.
Yeah.
Everything is online, so we do Zoom classes. We pretty much have
Okay.
about 2 to 3 Zoom classes a month, and we go over different things, how we could do better with our clients, how we can do better with our marketing, how we can just get business rolling with this COVID. What we
Yeah.
can do different.
So is it a little better, the market? How is it looking now with this time, especially all of 2020, right?
Well, yeah, 2020 was rough. It was rough.
Oh, it was rough then. Okay.
It was rough just because with COVID, everything hit. Everyone lost their job. They couldn't pay rent. You couldn't pay rent. You couldn't pay the landlord. The landlord couldn't pay his mortgage. Now everything is lifted. A lot of people still not paying rent. So, there's going to be a lot of bankruptcy on the table and
I see.
a lot of sellers. So I hope the buyers are ready. Get your credit ready.
Right.
Get that credit ready.
You know what's crazy? Jason and I have actually been on our own journey in getting our own house.
Uh-huh.
We've been kind of teetering back and forth with it, and
Right.
we've even met with was it a lender, right? And then
Yeah.
we met with a realtor as well.
Right.
So we've been kind of like in our own process too. So we've been kind of like like finding out and like
How
seeing
is
all these
it?
little things. Man, it's you know what? Honestly, it's under my name, but it's gonna be but Jason here and my mother, they were like looking at houses and stuff mostly because that's when she could meet up. Like I work nights at the hospital, so I can't really
Yeah.
like go all the time.
Right.
But I mean, if anything, like this guy right here, he
Yeah,
knows,
I've been
like-
looking at like the most houses, like so I'm just like kind of judging it
Right.
for him. So
Yeah, telling him what it is and putting the input together. See what happens.
Yeah. So what? I know you had a question. You had a question for Vern over here.
oh
It
yeah,
was a good one.
because since I'm like young, I'm actually about to turn 19 later this month, and I'm trying to learn how to build my credit more because I've only applied for one credit card,
Okay.
and I'm just wondering like how do I expand from that? Like, how do I just
How you
keep building
build
my
your
credit? Yeah.
get higher points. What I'll do is say, contact your mom. Ask your mom, like, hey, mom, I want to build my credit. Put me as an authorized user. Your mom probably have credit for at least, 20, 30 years worth of good credit history.
Yeah.
Most of your credit goes off of your history. Like you said, you just applied for a credit card, so your credit's probably a little thin.
Yeah,
With
it's about
her-
like in the 600, 700.
Okay,
yeah.
see, with her adding you as an authorized user, with 20 years, 30 years of experience, of building credit with that credit card company, Capital One, American Express, it can add you about 50 points just adding you as an authorized user.
Oh, did not know that.
Yeah.
That's really helpful.
Can I just say a fun fact for my whole audience?
Yeah.
I've actually never owned a credit card.
Really?
Ever before. I still don't. I'm 26 and I've never had a credit card in my life.
You're going to have to get one. Especially
know,
you're,
right?
you're looking to buy, bro.
Yeah.
You got to get a credit card
Yeah,
because
see.
you got to have history. When you're buying a home, they're going to look at your history. They're going to be like, do he know how to manage money? If we give him money, can he manage it? See, they never gave you a credit card, so they're going to be looking at you a little bit more stricter. Like, okay,
Yeah.
if we give him 200,000, $250,000, $500,000, how can he manage this money? So
Right.
you want to go ahead and build credit as soon as possible. That goes back to what I'm saying about your mom. If she puts you as an authorized user, it shows that you've been handling credit, you've been handling money for 20 to 30 years.
Okay.
How can they turn you down? 700 credit score, you've been doing good for 20, 30 years, we want him.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's how it
Yeah.
works, huh? Damn, what did we get? We got approved for a good amount of money,
Right.
I think. But we were just following the lead of our mom, It was-
Yeah.
that's
Moms
pretty-
know best.
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
yeah.
Moms know best.
That's
We
right.
got like 4 different houses, like because of my mom.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
So, but yeah.
And interest rates, huh? Interest rates is low.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So,
So you probably know
payments
that.
is a lot lower. Back in the, say, 2 years ago, you bought a home, your mortgage was $1,500. You get that same house today, same price, your mortgage might be $1,200 just because interest rates, the feds dropped them.
Oh, is it because of everything what happened?
Yeah, everything
Okay.
what happened. They're trying to balance everything
snap.
out, level it out, make sure everyone's straight.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay. See, man, I'm learning right now. I'm learning all this stuff. So I actually, I was looking at your website, right? And I seen this receive the go-to step, right?
Yeah.
Ebook for bridging the gap for millennials.
Yeah, the step-by-step guide.
Dang. Let's get to know that, man. This is
Yes.
your own program?
Yes, my own program. So what I did was I put together a step-by-step guide for my clients. A lot of clients, they want to know, how do I buy a house? Just like you did. You're young, you're 19, you want to know, what's the process? What do I need to know exactly to buy a house so I don't go in there blinded and, get upset with the whole process? So what I did, I put together a step-by-step guide from beginning to end, showing you exactly what you need to know, from credit, the mindset, how to save the money, when to contact the lenders, what to say to the lenders, how to negotiate with your realtor, because realtors can negotiate different prices for you. They could give you money on top of your deal. Like me, for instance, if you do a deal with me, I give up to $2,500 towards your closing costs. So when you buy a house, I pay up to $2,500 towards your closing costs. So I put all that in here, little tips, different secrets, a lot of different things.
Oh, nice. You show the camera that, what it looks like? Show that camera?
Yeah.
Hey.
And then I think online we have this is a little sample one, but online right now we have a more deluxe version.
Oh, okay.
A more in-depth.
Is it? And that's an app too?
It goes to your phone. It's a direct download straight to your phone.
Damn, that's awesome.
Yeah, straight to your phone.
Even more convenient now.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's on your phone.
Everything's on your phone. The food menus are on your phone now. I mean, I don't know how many times like you go out to eat kind of feel, because everything is just kind of thrown up for grabs here.
Yeah.
But you go out to eat, the menu, scanning the menu. But I feel like that's going to be a new thing now.
Yeah.
That's going to be a new thing. And the mask too. It's going to be at least a fashion thing now. All these websites are selling all these like fashion masks
Yeah.
and stuff. So that's going to be a thing. This is going to be a new thing. It's not going back to normal kind of feel.
But it opened up a lot of doors.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
So if you're used to physical, now you could open up the door with e-commerce, everything online. So it's just about evolving. You just got to evolve with the time, stay up to date.
Yep. I even see that. I was talking to Jason about it. I even see the transition with like DVDs and all that. Like that's, I mean, what we download everything now. You know what I mean? I buy all my, like the last 5 movies I bought was digital, So I'm like, man, the DVDs are going to phase out too. Just like the VHS,
Exactly.
It was like
You put it on your
Blockbuster.
phone.
Yeah, exactly. Everything is just on the phone. But I mean, contact lists and all that's just going to be the thing now,
Right.
But you're right. It opened a lot of doors. And I was talking about this in a previous episode that, with the pandemic and everything, like people see it as a lot of the times taking things away from them, but it does open doors to other areas, even if you don't see it right now.
Yeah.
It's opened up opportunities in other ways. And then once things, I don't know what you categorize normal, but I feel like once things kind of settle down, you know what I mean, and it's a little bit more open and a little less strict, we get to move, we get to travel around, and that everybody that was kind of loading up in this time and like hustling and still doing work is going to flourish once everything is just kind of let up a little bit. So I think that's amazing.
Yeah.
And you got the opportunities for yourself over here, not just this that we're talking about over here, but I was also looking at something new that you just posted. The Vegas Vern presents Plug to Ownership.
Yeah.
Right? Is that kind of revolve around the same thing with your book or something different?
Yes, it does. It revolves around the book, but what it is to get you in line in 3 to 6 months. My goal is to get you to buy a house, get you prepared to buy a house within 3 to 6 months. So it's more hands-on. I go through it with you. I'm right there, right by your side. I have a team of assistants 24/7. I have an office manager. So you're in good hands. You're good to go.
Let's go. Dang. When did you make this?
I started working on it about at the beginning of the pandemic, and we just finished it about a month ago. So it's live and ready. So you could get it at newstartassociatesllc.com. newstartassociatesllc.com.
There we go. That's the plug, guys.
Yeah, the plug to home ownership.
Now we know.
Yes.
Vegas Vern in the house, man. We know this,
Yes.
right? Man, that's so awesome, bro.
And you're talking about like a full online course too?
Yes, we're in the process of making a full online course. We had a course, but what we wanted to do is make it a little bit better.
Okay.
Fit the audience a little bit more. So what we're doing is breaking it down a little bit more ABC steps.
Mm-hmm.
And it should be live in about a month or two on the same website, newstartassociatesllc.com. We'll have the course for you, live webinars and all.
If you're looking to buy a house, man, this is this is the guy for you guys.
Yes.
You guys are looking at him, or depending where you're listening to his voice over here. Come on, guys.
He's young, so he can connect with you. You know, he knows your problems,
Yo.
like the modern day problems.
Right.
And for some reason, I always know this for every single guest that comes in. I know you're a Cancer, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah, right. See, every single
I
guest.
am.
I know this already, man.
That's crazy.
I know every single guest that comes up in here. My last one was a
crazy.
Virgo, so I know this, man. I'm a Cancer too. Everybody, my viewers know this. But Jason here.
Yeah, I'm an Aquarius.
Okay, cool,
Yeah.
cool.
Listen,
Yeah. You know,
It's not too interesting, you know. I wish
shout
it
out
was,
to my Cancer, but you know,
right here,
it's all
right here.
good. It's all good.
That's awesome, bro. Dude, so I was all, just taking a gander at everything you got going on, man. Everything. You're thriving in your field and in your business. And I came across this credit repair partnership you got going on as well.
Oh yes.
Selma.
With Selma.
Selma. Okay, cool. So tell us about what's going on, man. Good partnership.
Yeah, I linked up with Selma. She reached out to me about a couple months ago. She loved what I was doing. We had a strong response to the book. And I noticed that the problem was a lot of people, millennials, have problems with credit.
Facts.
Their credit wasn't looking too well. It was holding them back, regardless if it was renting or buying. So what we did, we put together something. She said, hey, I can handle it. I can handle your audience. I can handle your clients. Let's get them approved within 3 to 6 months. I could put together a plan. I could teach them about, secure credit cards, trade lines, anything in that nature. So what we did, we got together. So anyone who contact me who want to buy a house who doesn't have good credit, just visit newstartassociatesllc.com, click that credit repair tab, and then go straight to her, and we could get started. She have a team of assistants also, 24/7. Yeah.
So this is really it, guys.
Oh, this is it.
this
You
is
have
really the
no
plug.
excuse. If you're looking to buy a house, you have no excuse. We have the credit repair for you step by step. We have the home buying process for you step by step. And not only that, we teach you the mindset. We teach you the mindset how to buy a house. If it starts with the mindset.
Right.
You're buying a house $250,000, $500,000. You're gonna be there for 30 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta be ready. You gotta know that
Yeah, it's a big commitment.
This is a big commitment. You gotta know this is what I want to do.
Yeah. So tying into that, how does your personality kind of work with you, selling, because we have a professional, a professional stance and like how we talk and professional attitude when it comes to our job, right? Because I do the same as a dancer, right?
Yeah.
But then like you have your casual, like you talk to friends in a certain way. So how are these like kind of correlating with, okay, I'm trying to sell this house,
Right.
So now I gotta, my personality has to be, I don't know.
To be honest, I don't change.
Yeah.
I keep it. I be myself, because if you don't want to work with me being myself, we're not going to get along through this long journey. It's a long journey, and it's going to be ups. There's going to be downs. So I like to just be myself from the beginning. I like to vibe out with the person from the beginning. If we get along, it should be a good deal. It should be, everything should go smoothly.
Right.
So I just like to X all those type of errors out the way. That's why I post a lot of videos so you could get understanding who I am.
Yeah.
How I do business, and my personality. As far as my personality, it works for the buyer. I'm good with negotiating. I can negotiate. You can't turn me down.
Have you ever had one where you were like, this is gonna be tough. This is gonna be tough.
I have tough deals.
Yeah.
I have tough deals, but we come to an understanding. We meet in the middle, and I have a great broker, and we get the job done where both parties are happy.
Nice, man.
And like I said, if you're a little short on money, you got me. I'm here to contribute up to $2,500 towards your closing costs, and that's a lot.
This is convincing me
Yeah.
to buy a house.
Hey,
This is convincing me,
I got
bro.
you, man.
I'm sitting here and I'm like, wow.
Yeah, just let me know. And then, we do referral fees. A lot of people is moving from Vegas down to Texas, Miami, New York. We have referral. We have agents out there in those offices. So you looking to move out of Las Vegas, contact me. We could set up. We could set you up with the right.
And it was all
offers.
from like networking too.
It's all from networking. Your network is your net worth. So
Yep.
that's what we're doing.
Hey, and I say that all the time. I think like even 4 years ago, I was reading books on social marketing, the art of it, and what was going on with that, and even doing like brand ambassading. Like you've seen those words like hashtag ad, hashtag sponsored, and all that. People laughed at me when I did that first, like 4 or 5 years ago. They were like, what are you doing? And then now, everyone is doing it now.
It's the thing. Everyone want to get on it.
Right. But when I was doing it, I was trying to tell people that. And I was like, there's an art to it. There's a structure. There's a way about being successful about it. And people were just like, what? They were looking at me like I was crazy. And now look where it put me.
And that's what I'm trying to tell people with buying a home.
Man, see?
Say the prices drop again. You remember the 2010 recession.
Yep.
The prices drop. You
Yep.
can't go buy a house when the recession drop if your credit isn't up to par. If you don't know the process, how are you going to go buy a house and say, I got $100,000, I'm finna go buy this house? You can't do it. The banks need to know you know how to manage $100,000.
Right.
You have a credit card for $10,000 that you owe, $5,000 on. It's not going to work out. So we got to get you going on that process.
Yeah, just staying ready, you know, because you may never know like what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Maybe there's another recession. Oh, just knock on wood, but like,
Yeah, it's
if?
coming though. It's gonna come, but you stay
prepare.
ready. You don't got to get ready.
Yeah. I say that too.
Yeah.
You see this? I always say that. I say that to my dancers all the time. I'm like, you got to stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Exactly.
Kind of feel, right?
Exactly.
Damn, that's tight. 1%. You get 1% better every day. I took that from John Jones, UFC light heavyweight champion. Well, former, as we know.
Hey, nice quote. We like it. We like it.
Follow it, man. So cool. I'm glad that we get to have these conversations because I get to learn so much just by these things that I don't even know, man. And what you said something earlier. You said with millennials that they can get caught up in all these things and they don't see these things. They don't see certain stuff. They can get confused. They can have all these questions, but then, you have somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. So now I'm like, well, what do I do? And I'm just saying yes to everything. I'm just saying, okay. And then we're lost. And
You're lost. And you don't want to sign a dotted line on something where you're paying high interest rates when your interest rates could be cut in half just with an extra 3 months worth of work. People go with their credit bad their whole life. 10, 20 years, bad credit. What's 1 year worth of credit repair? 1 year worth of credit repair? Hey, I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
It gets you on the right path. Let's be clear. Real estate built the most millionaires.
Right.
Why wouldn't you want to be in that field?
Yeah.
So,
oh, damn. Didn't know this either.
Hey.
What? I think this is the podcast episode that I learned the most. That I've learned the most, honestly.
That's neat.
Cool. I'm going to introduce this section again. I introduced this in my last episode. We had a new section, right? I still don't know what I want to call it. I'm between fact or fiction or Mythbusters, but we'll find that out as we go. Maybe season 1 is the developing stage in this. Season 2, we'll see.
Right.
But I like to ask these fact check kind of questions, just so just to kind of see if how real they are.
Okay.
How not real they are.
Let's do it.
I picked these out from the internet. So I don't know. And, this is a learning process for me because I don't know. I know very minimal about real estate. So this is me just probably shooting some questions at you. If you think they're ridiculous, then.
Hey, nothing ridiculous. We're here to learn, right?
Right.
We're here to learn.
We're here to learn, bro.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
Let's do it.
First question. A home with furniture will sell quicker than an empty home.
False.
False. Okay. And from your experience, why do we say that?
From my experience, when I take a family and see a house, they don't want to see how someone else had it set up.
Right.
They want that house to fit them. They picked this house for it to be the perfect house for them. They know exactly how they want their furniture here. They know they want their kids to go play in this backyard. They don't want to see someone else's vision. They want to see their vision. So I always say, if you could sell a house and it could be vacant, do that.
Okay. I feel like that's how we kind of felt.
Yeah, because we're being like very picky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You see how they said it, like, why is the couch right there?
Yeah. Well,
why is the TV right here?
Right.
So you want to see your vision. You don't want to see no one else's vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's kind of how we were feeling. Kind of like has a different feng shui.
Yeah.
It's kind of how you want to like have the layout.
Everyone's different.
Yeah. Okay. So that is a myth, everybody. That is not facts. That is not facts.
It is false.
Thank you for clearing that up.
Yes, sir.
Okay, second question here. You need a professional stager to make your home show ready.
False.
False. I'm telling you, I'm just getting these questions from the internet.
She staged every house we have.
Word?
And everyone goes in there think we have some awesome staging company, and she's the go-to woman. She get it done.
Oh, snap.
Yes. So you don't need to. Well, it's good to have one.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. We're not downplaying no staging company.
Right.
They're great.
Okay.
But you don't need it. Let's build your company first. Let's build, the portfolio. Let's get some sellers. Let's get some buyers. And then let's get some money under your belt. Then you could hire, outsource to a staging company. But let's keep costs minimal.
Okay.
Let's keep costs minimal at the beginning.
And so there's some certain stages and all.
Yeah.
Obviously there's a whole process, but there's steps.
Yes.
You can't just go straight into one thing first. And
You can't, like I said, this a 30 years commitment.
yeah.
I mean, you could sell your house whenever, but as far as when you sign that dotted lines, you have that fixed mortgage rate for 30 years. So you want to make sure, everything is up to par.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let's get it. And shout outs to you, man. Getting all the house's show ready.
Yeah.
That's hard, isn't it? Or is it? Or is it something you like to do? You guys, I'm talking off camera to her. Can you say your name? What's Laricia. This is who I'm talking to behind the camera, by the way. So is it hard to? No.
What we do is we try to keep every house the same.
Okay.
So if we're going to stage a home, we want to do every house the same. We see what works for us. We see what the clients like, what they love. We see the wow factor in everyone's eyes. So we stay with that. So pretty much every house you go to is going to look the same. It's going to have the same, layout or whatnot.
Okay. What?
Yeah.
Right. Another myth. Another myth. Not facts. Again, just to clarify.
All right.
You ready for this third one?
Yeah,
this one's kind of weird because of with the time, but to say like we eliminate that and there's no COVID, right? Pre-COVID. Okay. This is what I got. The end of the year is a bad time to put your house on the market.
I think it's a hit or miss.
Okay.
It's a hit or miss. It depends on the personal situation.
Okay.
Can you wait a little bit? Can you wait a little bit longer, a few months for the new year to come around? Everyone's getting refunds. Everybody has money in their pocket. They want to buy, so it's easier to get, a buyer up under your belt. But if you need the money right then and there, the market isn't looking bad, go ahead. What's holding you back? The market is still looking good. You're still going to walk out with profit. You still can go buy that next home. Like I said, every situation is different. Don't look at your neighbor and be your neighbor. Be yourself.
Yeah. Yeah, because everybody has their own situation.
Everyone.
So you can't follow
Yeah.
a certain way. It has to just be personally to you. So and that's where you guys come in. You work with them and
Like right now, it's a perfect time to sell your home. A lot of houses are selling for 20 to 30% more than listing price within 30 days.
that's what we kept hearing, right?
Yeah. So you might find a house you like. You like that house. Guess what? I have a client that love it.
Yeah.
You want to apply for that house? I have a client
wanna
that
buy it.
already applied for it.
And
So-
people are moving in quick from
Yeah.
LA and yeah.
Yeah, where are they mostly coming from? Do you see a recurring one?
California.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are familiar with Graham Stephan. He just left California. He's moving to Vegas. So everybody's leaving California, moving to Vegas.
Who's that?
Graham Stephan. He's a YouTuber.
Oh, okay.
He's a YouTuber, killing the game. He's into real estate.
Oh, dope.
He's into real estate. So yeah.
Oh, snap. Yeah, we know a bunch of dancers too, like making their way over here. Yeah, and then that was just a rumor, like that people from California are coming in. We thought maybe that's true, maybe it's not. I guess that's another fact check. Is there a bunch of people coming from California to buy houses in Vegas now?
It is. We don't have state taxes. We just have federal taxes. California has state and federal taxes.
Yeah.
It's just cheaper living here. It's a lot cheaper living here.
And they're figuring that out. Yeah, within the 10 years that I've lived here, it was definitely different. There wasn't as much going on. And obviously, like with the two sports teams, that kind of brings in a lot of revenue.
Yeah.
But so all these houses are being built so fast. It's crazy to me.
They got a supply and demand.
I see a lot of empty lots like around our house, like being filled up quickly. I was like, wow, that really changed in like a year.
At the beginning, you have a little a leeway. You could negotiate a few things, but now, like you said, everybody is buying it up so fast. You rather just get in than waste a few days, couple of weeks trying to negotiate appliances.
Yeah.
You know, just get that house.
So what's the difference? Because I know the house that we have is an American West home right now, but
Great.
I remember then we didn't go through a realtor. I think we were working with someone prior, but then we found those, and then it was different. Like we were working with someone on site, opposed to. Well, like how is that different? Like, is there a certain like territory?
As far
they
as
get?
model homes,
Yeah, because it was model homes.
yes,
So
model homes. Each model community have an agent. The
okay.
agent works in that community. Every buyer that goes in there has to sign a form. When you sign that form and you buy a house, that agent who works there gets the commission. So if you have an agent, if you're working with me and you go to a model house, you want to be clear to that agent. You already have an agent, or you want to go see that model home with your agent. Because if you don't go with your agent wouldn't get commission. So yeah, they specifically work for that community. That's the difference.
Okay.
Yeah. The agents inside that community specifically work there, and we could go anywhere. We could work with the client walking out that community or walking in, or
yeah, you like that better?
yes.
Yeah,
It's
better
more
than
legal.
just
Yeah, I love being independent.
yeah. Me too.
Yeah,
It's
I
good.
don't like being tied, so.
Right? That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Is there like a little bit like a bias? You know, are people biased like when they work for that company?
Yeah, because
Yeah, because they just want the commission,
Yeah, you
don't
want
they?
the
Yeah.
commission. You want to sell your lots. You want to sell lots.
So in a way, that's kind of like, oh, they want me to buy this. Like that's why they're
Yeah, like you said, American West, they have so many lots available.
yep.
The agent in that community wants you to buy a house from them in that community, because if you go across the street to DR Horton, they're not going to get a commission. With myself, whoever you buy from, regardless if it's American West, DR Horton, for sale by owner, I'm going to get a commission. So there's no pressure to where to buy. There's no pressure.
Okay.
Is there like less opportunities to like sell more houses because since it's only for, let's say, American West, you can only sell those like.
Yeah, see, I'm not too familiar exactly how it goes, but I believe you're signed to American West, to that community. You're only working with that community. They build another community. You might switch off with another agent. A new agent might get this older community, and this experienced agent will go to this newer community.
Oh, okay.
Dang. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh snap. So what else is there? There's American West. There's
DR Horton.
DR Horton. Okay, I've seen
Beezer.
that. I've seen DR Horton.
Yeah.
You said Beezer.
Yeah. Beezer, I believe that's how you pronounce it.
And what else is there?
There's a lot. There's a lot. You putting me on the spot here. Let's see.
This is me getting familiar with this whole community.
KB Homes.
Okay.
They're awesome. KB Homes is awesome. They have great incentives. That's pretty much it so
Nice.
far. You have a lot of different smaller ones. You
Yeah.
have some smaller ones, but I'm not too familiar with those. Those aren't too many household names.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So we got Realtor, and then we were also saying that you got your own clothing line over here.
Yes.
What? Do it and all.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. What is that about?
Well, I had the clothing line since I graduated high school back in 2011. We sold it. We started a new one recently. We in the process of building it up. We're looking for different sponsors, different celebrities, different artists, yes, to sponsor the clothing line. It should be ready by the end of this summer. This summer, we should be active, rolling, live.
That's
you can get
awesome.
that at vegasverlyn.com. That's VEGASVRLYN.com.
Nice. You guys heard that? Check it out. Stay tuned for that. I have one of your clothing lines, like the older shorts. Man, those are dope. I think I rocked those for a dance class one time, and people were like, "Where's that? Where'd you get that?" And I'm
We got to
like,
get you some more stuff. Both of y'all.
Yes, please.
Are you planning on like opening a store so like people can see it like in hand?
Yeah, we had a store. We had a store back in 2012. It lasted about 5 years. We got rid of it, and then we opened up another store right before COVID. So it was kind of bad timing.
Yeah.
We opened it right before COVID. 3 months, COVID hit, got shut down. So everything is going to go online now. We're moving everything e-commerce.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's smart, man.
But in the future, who is there to say? We might have a physical location again.
Damn. Is it you don't want to like go to the same one? that location? No.
Growth. I got to
Yeah.
change. We got to
Yeah.
change,
Exactly.
I just got to show growth and move locations, probably somewhere on the strip,
Right.
Oh yeah,
That's
because
a
a lot
good-
of tours
a
go
lot
there.
of
yeah.
tourists, especially with the NFL teams, NBA teams, where we thinking about NBA
Yep.
teams.
Yeah.
And so that'd be a great look.
Yeah.
Everyday traffic.
Yep. I mean, could you imagine that on the strip?
It'd be great.
Could you imagine that?
That's
That'd be
crazy.
major, bro.
Yeah.
That'd be major. They used to hold events at the Hard Rock Live.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard of Tuesday Blend?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, these are the creators of Tuesday
Really?
Blend, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, man. Who's running the switcher? We got Rizzo.
Yeah, it's really,
My boy Rizzo. Yeah, but
boss. Okay.
yeah, man. These guys run Tuesday Blend.
Okay.
Years and years, man.
That's
wild.
well-known event. Yep.
Yeah. Our homeboy, Lonnie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. He's performed all the time, man.
He's
We were
killing
always
it.
performing like 2 projects every single month, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they've held some stuff over there at the Hard Rock Live by that Eminem store
Right.
over there. So they had some stuff over there as well. But that was just live because you had like people from tourists and they like didn't know what it was. They weren't locals, but they were just checking
Yeah,
it
they
out.
want
You
to see
know?
what it is.
Yeah,
What's this
bro.
attraction going on?
Yeah. So it was like, that's a good spot,
Mm-hmm.
especially, this city thrives on tourism. It's kind of like a double-edged sword there because right now, like it's a little harder to get the tourists.
It's kind of slow right now.
Yeah, but I always say this city is such a moving city. It's such it's a growing city. It's always active. It's a working city. I've met so many people here. Like there's like a new wave of people every like 3 or 4 months.
Right.
Because they're coming in for work. They're coming in for mostly work, but they're coming in here just for a short amount of time and then they dip. So I met so many people here, man. It
Vegas is great.
yeah, right?
Born and raised. What
Yeah.
about you guys?
Chicago. We're
Okay.
from Chicago, Illinois.
Oh, so
Yeah.
the heat. What you guys think about the heat?
it was so different. Like, oh my gosh, I'll be sweating. I have like the most minimal things. Like I have like a tank top, shorts, and I'm still burning in my
Yeah.
car. Oh my gosh.
For the record, we're talking about Vegas heat.
Yes, Vegas heat.
Oh my gosh. Man, I remember moving here 10 years ago. Holy crap. It's been 10 years. I was 16. I was 16 when we moved here, man. And as soon as I got out, I was like, oh no. No, like my room is 65 degrees with a fan on and the window open right now. I
keeping it
can't.
cool, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't. So I came out here and our father was like, oh, you're in the wrong state.
Right.
Man. Like you don't like the heat. And it's hard, man. It's different heat too. Like out in Chicago, it's humid.
Right.
You know what I mean? And then it's cold. So I love the cold. You know what I'm saying? But,
Yeah, it get real cold out there. We don't really see too much cold in Vegas.
yeah.
I mean, we did get
75.
snow though. We did get
Yeah.
snow. It was pretty fun though, but no one knew how to drive in it.
Yeah, we're not used to it.
Yeah. The first year I got my truck, I was like, no, I don't need all this, stuff for snow and traction and everything.
And then the
In
snow
2
hit.
weeks, it snowed. I got it in January, and then within 2 weeks, it snowed. And I was like, what?
Right.
Fuck.
Vegas weather.
Yeah,
It's
man.
crazy.
Yeah, so it was but in the mountains though, it stays snowing up there. We shot a music video with
Mm-hmm.
one of our guests here on episode 2. We shot her music video up there in the snow, and it was like April. So there's snow up there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You go to Mount Charleston, you should see it pretty much year round.
Yeah, there's snow up there, man. So that's so crazy, bro. So born and raised here. Have you ever thought of moving somewhere elsewhere, or
I love Vegas.
you love Vegas, man? That's amazing.
Vegas Vern, man. The plug
Vegas
of home
Vern.
ownership. I'm
If
not
you-
going nowhere.
yeah, if you move, it's you got to be like New York Vern or Boston. That doesn't click that way. Vegas Vern.
It's Vegas
it clicks,
Vern.
bro. It
Yes.
clicks. You
I'm
can't
here.
change
I'm
that.
staying. You thinking about moving to Vegas? Let's talk. Like I said, New Start Associates LLC.com. If you want to move from Vegas, we can still do business.
See? So regardless, man, this is your man right here. This is
Yeah.
your guy right here. You see this? The fresh trench coat. You're not hot in that, bro?
Oh no, man, it's
You're
cold
not hot in it?
outside.
It's cold,
It's
huh?
cold outside. Like I said,
Yeah.
I'm born and raised in Vegas. Anything under 75 is kind of cold.
Oh, shoot.
Anything under 30 or 20 is pretty cool.
No.
That's what we like. I sweat so easy, so that's my ish.
Right.
I love the cold, but that just goes by each individual, I guess. So being born and raised here, you've seen this city grow, man. You've seen this change. I've only seen videos of them tearing down these old ass hotel and casinos and stuff. I haven't seen like a recent one, right? But you've seen this place change, man.
I have. My mom, she worked on the strip for about 21 years. So.
Oh damn, what'd she do?
I seen the transformation. Damn. I seen the transformation.
Okay, what does she do? Where she work at?
She don't work anymore. She don't work.
Oh, okay, facts.
So retired. She's retired.
Okay.
So she's with the grandbabies, living life.
Hey,
living life with the grandbabies.
What?
Yes,
That's
sir.
amazing, bro.
Yes, sir.
Your kids?
I do. I have twin boys.
That's
identical twin boys.
Dang, what? I didn't know this.
Yeah,
that's amazing, bro. Father duties over here at the same time.
Yeah, first kids.
What? How old are they?
13 months.
13 months. Oh. This is new. This is new. Congrats, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
I don't think we said this on camera, but I've known this guy for about 5 years now.
Yeah,
about 5 years. Damn.
Great guy.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro.
We met and we've been rocking since.
Yep.
It's been great vibes.
You see that? And I only recently know that you're a Cancer because I seen it was like your birthday in July, and I'm like, my birthday would just happen. So
yeah.
Oh dang, what?
This year we got to get a drink, get
something
together.
Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get
Exclude me though, because not yet.
He's on.
We got a couple years, man.
Yeah,
couple years.
Yeah, 2 years and like 2 weeks.
Okay. We'll wait for you then.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you could wait. You're not missing out on too much. It'll forever be there.
Yeah,
I'll tell you that much. It'll forever be there. Vegas is your city. If you want to party, man, this is the city, man. 21, man. I go to other cities and I'm like, what? You guys close at this is pre-COVID when you guys close at 2 in the morning. What? I was like, that's when the DJ comes on in Vegas. You know that?
Yeah, he ain't coming out.
I was like, that's when the main DJ comes in at 2 in the morning, bro. Like
that's when everything get rocking. Yeah.
Right, and so I noticed that there's a certain Vegas culture, right? Because when I go out of town and I'm like talking about all these things, I'm like, oh, Vegas this, Vegas that. And the one thing that I love, actually, there's a few things that I love so much about Vegas, but maybe you can add on to this. But, and I'm sure you see like when you go out of town, you see the different kind of architecture when it comes to houses, right? The different styles, like say like Boston and Chicago's a little bit older, right? Their houses have been up a little bit longer. Their structures have been up a little longer.
Right,
in Vegas, it's a little bit more modernized.
We have more
right?
modern homes, yeah.
I love that though. Like I tell Jason all the time, like I love how modernized it looks, how spacious it looks, how clean it looks.
I think we try to lean towards the visitors more often. Yeah. So we're trying to always stay up to date, show them Vegas is, city of lights.
Yeah.
We're always evolving.
Yeah, I love that. That's the style that I love in the houses. It just looks so open, spacious, clean.
Yeah, clean floors. Yeah. And like you go to like Chicago, like there's a lot of old buildings and it's not really up to date. So, everything doesn't function the way it does, but I don't know. I kind of like the convenience of like something that's brand new.
Right, I hear you.
Yeah, there was this building that we were staying at in Chicago, and there was this container for milk, man. Like like milkman.
Yeah,
when that was a thing. Yeah, they would like come in with your 6-pack of milk, and they would put it in there and push it. I was like, that's for milk. Like, dang, this structure is old.
Yeah, that's different. Yeah. That's different.
So when you go out of town and you see these older houses, I mean, like what cities have you been in that you were able to see these?
Honestly, I haven't done too much traveling. I plan to do a lot of traveling this year.
Yeah.
I do a lot of traveling to Texas, Texas a lot. So I've been looking at the real estate there. Not really older homes, just the real estate market is a lot cheaper. It's a lot cheaper. Okay. So I've been looking at getting a couple properties out there, trying to make something work, but nothing solid, nothing to yet, just thoughts, just, vision.
Yeah. Would you say that is it more competitive out there or is it more competitive out here?
I'll say it's more competitive out here just because Vegas is a money town,
Okay, that's what I thought.
But the prices is cheaper in Texas. You get more for your money out in Texas. So $250,000 home in Texas, you might be getting a little mansion or something.
Right, a whole backyard, like a huge backyard.
You get some land. You get some land. Dang. So that's what's going on. But the living is what? It's a different living. It's different living in both places. So
do you? I know you live we live opposite sides of the Vegas, but it's still kind of small. Like if you look at Google Maps and you zoom out, the city looks small, right? But is it? Obviously, it's expanding. But do you see it like going further past that? Because it's like it's condensed right now,
It's very condensed.
right?
I would like to see it. You know, I do a lot of driving, showing homes,
Yeah.
and I would like to see a different area. You know, I'd like to see more expansion, but I haven't seen it. I haven't
Okay.
seen it. We're spending in Summerlin, Sky Canyon. Those are good areas, but I mean, let's get closer to Mount Charleston. Let's get closer
Yeah.
to Pahrump. Let's connect Laughlin. I
Yeah.
want to see something like that.
Yeah, it's about like a 50-minute drive from like top to bottom, like through the city.
You get a Pahrump within an hour from here.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, it's like 30 minutes from like where we live.
See, it's quick.
See, and then like all that in between, I feel like could still be expanded, right? Because it just makes the city a little bit more bigger.
Hey, but what's stopping from us three getting together, putting some money together, and buying some land?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Buying
Nothing.
some land, putting some mobile homes on it,
See, nothing is
some
stopping.
commercial real estate.
Exactly.
We
make
could
it
be
happen,
part
bro.
of that expansion. We could be part of Vegas history.
Dude, that's amazing, and that's what we try to make here every single session, man.
We
We
got
tr-
experience.
exactly.
Yeah.
We try to make history every
build
single time we're in here.
experience.
Facts, man. And this is amazing. So everybody that tunes in and learns, you can learn so much. As much as we're learning here, it's their experience as well. They get to experience it with us,
Right.
and be able to listen and hone in and just learn, man.
And nothing's better than experience. So
Right.
that's great. Love the title. Love the name.
Yes,
I love
yes,
it,
man. Can you imagine that? It turning from one idea and then it expands to another idea and it just kind of filtrates into different outlets, you know?
Right.
And I found it as an opportunity to be able to connect with more people, whether it's artists, whether it's hustlers, you know, performers, something. Just
Exactly.
whatever you're thriving in your area, man. And it gives me the time to be able to connect because I'm a dancer, you know what I mean? So people assume that that's all I work with.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's not what it is. And this is that opportunity to be able to connect any kind of field, any kind of worlds. You know what I mean? Just to connect and have these talks because maybe your audience wants to know more. You know what I'm saying? And you're saying this is probably
This the perfect time.
right. This is
Tune in.
probably what the most they can get out you, huh?
Exactly. Unless you book a consultation or buy a house, you really won't be seeing too much. You won't be hearing too much.
See? So this is that exclusive content. You guys will only be seeing it right here. This is Vegas Vern.
The Pillow to home ownership.
Yep. This is right over here. Where can people follow you, man?
Social media, Vegas Vern, Vegas Realtor Vern, website, New Start Associates, LLC.com, New Start Associates, LLC.com. And that has pretty much everything. That has contact information. That has the guide, consultation information, pretty much everything. So just go to New Start Associates, LLC.com, and you'll find everything you're looking for.
Nice, amazing. And is there any advice you would give somebody that would follow in your footsteps, that would want to be doing kind of the same thing that you're doing now? Would you give them some good, kindly advice? You got anything?
Yeah, what I say is make sure you go to school. Just don't take your test. Don't think you know about real estate. A lot of people just get in and feel like, I know about real estate. I know how to buy a house. Let me take this test. I say do your research. Go to school. Take your time with it and do it step by step. It's all going to fall in line. It's all going to fall in line. You're going to get your clients. You're going to find someone who attract to you, and they're just going to keep coming. It's just going to keep coming. And just take your time with it.
That's amazing. And for any hustlers that want to be thriving in their own field, you got some inspirational stuff you want to drop over here, or just it doesn't even got to be inspirational, bro. You can just give us anything.
Right, man. Work hard. Stay true to yourself. Work hard. Make sure you're solving the problem. You got to solve a problem. You can't just be selling something. People love someone who's solving the problem. So I say make sure you find the problem, solve the problem, and everything else going to fall in line. So follow those steps, and you'll be on a good path.
Right. Amazing, bro. Dude, man. Again, thank you. I
appreciate you guys,
I'm
man.
smiling on the inside just seeing all my guests that come through, man.
Right.
Just to see you guys do
Thanks,
so passionate in your field, man. That for me that's priceless, man.
Appreciate
You know? See?
Appreciate both you guys.
Yeah, bro.
This opportunity. This was great.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you coming into the studio, bro. And we'll see each other again. We'll connect them.
Yes,
and
sir.
we'll work, bro. But in the meantime, you guys, thank you for checking it out. Thank you for coming on Experience episode number 7. You guys got to learn a little bit about Vegas Vern here. Y'all know where to catch him. If you want to buy a house, if you want to be motivated, inspired, you know where to go. If you have anything about credit, any questions, anything.
Anything, step by step guide, credit, like as she said, anything, just go to the website.
Go to the website, y'all. You guys know. Play it back. You guys know where to find them.
Yeah, New Start Associates, LLC.com.
Yes, sir. Again, bro, thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.
About to hit up. We're about to leave the studio, but thank you again, man. Appreciate you. That's it.
That's it, bro. I appreciate it, man. That was dope.